It is true we have been reading Kingdom in the low quality scans for a while, but when Yotanwa shows up, the quality becomes automatically perfect. As the old saying goes, you save the best for last. I am of course referring to Heki, as he is standing back to his position and let others handle their business, because he's the boss. He can do it that way. As the most interesting man in the world stands by, the chapter delivers an exhilarating action and a very hyped up ending. After a series of hype for the Chungwon, I'm still trying to practice the pronunciation, excuse me. We now know what they're capable of and how this battlefield suddenly changes the tide when they're sent here to kill. Fortunately, Yotanwa isn't going to be stopped by their brute strength. What better way to respond back with your own power, which led to an exciting battle. I love the fact that Yotanwa can sense problems, but she is still savage enough to charge in and overthrow them like damn fiddles. It didn't make her into a coward, thankfully not. It just adds more to the reason why she is badass. The look on her face when backing away gives that presence of, oh, you think this is over? Hahaha, no. Two could play that game. Like how she would just retreat. She's going to topple anyone on her path. This chapter reinforces her as a strong and perfect contender for the 6 general seats. Her command is well coordinated to bring in the right set of tribe and leave others to retreat until later order. Her charging in like nothing is very pleasing to watch. Heki seriously can't falter. You have the biggest shot of your life. She is pretty hardcore when it's all said and done. She switches sides with her enemy and now they got to the high ground. A huge advantage gained from her side. It's a pretty intense action. A quick note. It's interesting to see that there is another female warrior in the tribe, and perhaps there could be more. I was under the impression that there's only Yotanwa, but it's great to know. I like the change up, whether it's different gender or anything else. It has more variety in the battlefield. 2 or maybe more badass women sound like a men's heaven. On the commerce side, there is a funny scene with the Figo King. He really has a hard-on with Yotanwa that he goes out of his way to say out loud on how badly he wants to do things. Dom wants to be Heki's best friend, so he has the courtesy to translate it to him. Yeah, I needed that translation too. Thank you, Hara. The reaction is priceless to say the least. He has a lot of competition. On the cooler side, I was cheering on for Heki when he didn't want an explanation to her plan. The plan is to have them retreat and prepare to ambush as she continues to draw the enemy's attention. He already knows without being informed or anything. The man got his heart locked on solid and crystal. It's a setup for his moment to shine. I'm not even joking here, so I can't wait for his moment. Son Suiju continues to be savage by not even doing anything combat wise. All he wants is Yotanwa's head and he couldn't care less on who takes the kill. He is dead set to win. I'm a little worried when she approaches him because his hype has been so strong and secured, so his moment to fight will be explosive, but it's only a matter of time. Speaking of hype, the ending is so hype. When the scene shifts to Hishin unit, I immediately got excited. When it comes to setting up the stage, it does not disappoint. The magnitude of his unit arrival is stellar. They arrive to the location of Gakuka unit and Kisui, so it's finally time to go to war. The last build-up hype recaps the situation so far, and Chin army is overpowering Zhao. Mako and Moten are still alive and cutting down enemies with breeze, and it only left me wondering why Hishin unit is needed if everything seems to be taking care of itself. Is it for to end the battle quicker, or is it for something else? Thankfully they don't stand ground and go to the field to kill Kisui and end it for good. I got goosebumps when the narrator notes that the great shock occurs. I read the low quality scans of the chapter and perhaps the lowest so far. That said, I can still tell there is a very solid visual. I like the atmosphere of a true war flow with many obstacles and intensity. Yotanwa is like a definition of a perfect woman. She's a true beauty in war. The last couple of pages gave me chills. I have been craving for a Hishin unit to get into action, and it's finally here. Incoming for some epicness! It's an exhilarating and hype chapter. Yotanwa continues to be the best in command and in the front line. It has tense action scene. There's a couple of really good exchanges from characters. Lastly, the ending leaves you extremely pumped for the next. I got a bad feeling Ribuko may show up to stop Shin. I just got a bad feeling. I'm giving this chapter a 9. So many great stuff is about to happen. The great shock is about to occur. Whatever that means, it can be anything. I'm so hyped for any battlefield focus. I don't care if we go back to Ohan. I don't care if we go to mainly focus with Shin. I don't care if we focus on Yotanwa again. This series has been building up in a fantastic way. What are your thoughts of this chapter? Do you want Shin to be the one to take Kisui's head? Do you think Moten still has a shot? Or do you think Ribuko will actually show up in time and stop them? Anything can happen. I don't know what the great shock occur means. Maybe that will be the great shock. This series can go anywhere. And that will do it for the review. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you like this and want more of this, subscribe to my channel and my world will be yours to stay. Until next time, take care.